Morning, everyone. And once again, welcome to the inaugural Bloom Fest. It's an event where we felt our children are not noticed enough. We want to give them a platform where people can see their abilities. Some of them are hidden. Not everybody can see them. But at the Brain Bloom Center, it is our job to go searching for them. Like with everything beautiful, it's hidden underground. You have to go digging before you can find it. So even, the gold, diamonds, corals deep into the water, you have to dig deep and find it. But when you do find it, it can blow you away. So this is our business at the Brain Bloom Center. These lovely children, we give them all kinds of opportunities so we can find those hidden talents. And that is what today is all about. We want to showcase those talents. So nobody will be taking them for granted anymore. Okay? So Brain Bloom Center is approximately 6 years old today, in August. But the idea, the seed was sown and we have been blossoming. And alhamdulillah, I say I don't know why Allah put me in this path. Many of you don't know, but I read chemical engineering in uni. And I thought I would be working in one oil company or one factory or the other. But this is, the journey. I've told this story many times, so I will not bore you with it again. Sometimes I stop and I say, I'm alhamdulillah for where I am. Allah brought me here. He sowed the seed. He nurtured it. It will be your turn. And I keep praying for more guidance. I have met grace every step of the way. I have met help and support from places I never expected it to from. So today, I want to share with you, in the beginning, it started with a simple dream to support children with special needs in a safe and loving, stimulating environment. We started, it was just a team of 2 when we started in August. It was just me, admin, Miss Debbie, a table and 2 chairs, and faith from some parents who saw an empty wall, and just felt we can trust you with our child. We had limited resources, but alhamdulillah, we have grown. And we dared to accept every child that came to us. We did not discriminate. You come with a child, we assess, and we say, we will do our best. We don't make any promises. We will do our best. And that is how we have been going, giving everything that we have. And we have been seeing mind-blowing results. This was the beginning. This is our very first student. And this was the reception. You all know that if you have been here from the beginning, you always come back after every year. You will see we have broken one wall here. We have moved some spaces there. We start a crèche. We close it. Digital hub, tailoring unit. So this was the beginning, alhamdulillah. And then we have extended our services. Eventually, we were just teaching, giving support, IEPs. We were doing, we didn't even have therapies in the beginning. We were doing everything all inclusive by the same people. Until as the number was growing, we now started dividing the units, bringing in therapists, occupational therapy, speech therapy, behavioral support, and now, alhamdulillah, we have even vocational units for teaching the children life skills. You can see this, the first set of people, and our digital and vocational units. So I would say our growth has been quite organic, slow but steady. Our roots have gone deep. No fertilizer. There's no acceleration. We went steadily, making mistakes, correcting them, researching, looking for global best practices and adopting them. So alhamdulillah, again, I keep saying alhamdulillah because there's nothing, I cannot be grateful enough to Allah that He saw me worthy to put me in this path and guide me all this way. And I keep praying that He keeps me steady on this path because I don't know the plans that Allah has. for putting me here, for bringing all you beautiful people in our path on this journey so far. We have witnessed families go from fear to confidence, from getting new diagnoses, panicking and anxious and not knowing what to do, to being open to sharing their stories, to building others up, lifting others, sharing stories with each other, giving support, and being confident. From some saying, I don't know what to do, to say, how can I help? What do we need to do next? We've seen staff members grow in passion. I've not seen one person that has come to Brain Bloom and left the same way that they came. Even those who have left, when we do exit interviews, they tell us, I have learned a lot. And they go out there and they're talking to people, helping to create awareness. Some of them have decided to even go and train, because sometimes we get people who are teachers and they come in to support the special education teachers, and they end up saying, I want to train in occupational therapy. I want to do behavior ABA. We just keep getting them, and they always hungry to learn more. We have had some awareness campaigns. We do that every year. We have at least one event. We do open house where we talk to people. We bring professionals who will give free assessments. We have done a parent wellness conference, because mental wellness is very important to us. When you have children, it's challenging. More so, you have special needs children. So you have to be in the right frame of mind to give them what they need. And we have realized that if the parents are not okay, the children cannot be taken care of adequately. So we zoom in on that as well. And alhamdulillah, I can say today we are going to transition. There's a child we're in the process of transitioning to mainstream school. This is not the first child that has moved to mainstream, but this is the first time that we have actually been given the opportunity to be involved in that transitioning. Our advocacy goes beyond the classroom. Like I mentioned earlier, we do a lot of awareness campaigns, parent workshops, online and offline. If you follow our social media platforms, you will see we do a lot of sharing information, encouraging people to join the bus and ride with us. We're building a culture where every child is seen, every child is supported, and every child is celebrated. These are pictures from some of our awareness programs that we have done. We have been on BBC, NTA. That was a podcast we did last year, just before the Parent Wellness Conference. And the picture down here, you can see we had a group of ophthalmologists to come and do free eye assessment for the children. This year, we had free ENT assessment for the children, because sometimes there are underlying issues and people are so busy, or they don't even know, where to start from. So we offer these services for free. Do we have challenges? Yes. As much as we have success stories, we also have our challenges. One of the major issues that we are having at the moment is logistics. Many families struggle to get their children to us. So we are advocating for a school bus. Even if we're just going to have pick-up and drop-off points, which is closer to the parents' home, because door-to-door is going to be challenging. Even for our staff, coming to work and leaving. We all know in the last 2 years what we have been through with rising cost of transportation and all of that. So we believe that that will seriously alleviate some of the challenges that we have. Some people come here, they need the services, but they say your place is too far. In fact, when people come out, one of the first questions and ask, where do you live? Because that will determine whether it's realistic enough for them to come here or not. But we want to make these services accessible to everybody who needs them. So we need more space. Yes, our facility is good enough, but we feel if we have more space, we can expand and take in more people. At the moment, we have to limit the number of children that we have, because we have a lot of adults. We don't want, a cramped space where people are not comfortable. So we need room to do that. How we're going to do that, we're still working on it. Staffing, yes. We keep growing. A skilled and passionate team is tough. Some of them, after some time, they get poached. After we have finished training, we get them, they get poached, they leave, and we're constantly struggle to keep them. So, and there's a burnout. If we don't replace all the time, we need good hands. Once they come, we need to train them. They have to bond with the children. All these things take time. So we need a sustainability program where staff who come to Brain Bloom are happy and they are not rushing to go. Even if they go, they'll give us time to recruit somebody that they will train so that the transition will be smooth and we don't keep getting all these changes. We're in Nigeria now, financial restraints. Everybody knows what we're going through. Recently, I've heard about many schools closing down completely. Why? Because the cost of running a school, the consumables, cleaning resources, writing, learning resources, utility bills, salaries, nobody will work if the salary is not enough to sustain them till the end of the month. If they're spending all of their money on transportation, then what's the point? They might as well just sit at home. So we keep looking for ways to earn extra income. Like with our vocational units now, we're doing, some work that we're marketing, Today you're going to witness a fashion parade from some of the clothes that the children who are learning how to sew have participated in making. And then we have the digital hub as well. We're offering courses. We are also offering courses on special needs. If you feel you're not empowered enough to look after your child, we're here. We can give you the training that you need. We have a program which is accredited to Center of Excellence in the UK. You can come through us, we register for you. You can come and spend some time in the classroom with us so that you can learn strategies, even though we have IEPs that we constantly share with the parents and strategies that we use in the classroom, because I believe consistency will help us achieve better outcome. So yes, we're always looking for other streams of income to keep it sustainable so we don't keep increasing school fees. Other ongoing challenges, this one is community-wide, low public awareness and special needs. So today I implore everybody in this room to become an advocate. Any opportunity you have to talk about special needs and why it's important for us to accept them and love them the way that they are, to kill the stigma, to make the world a kinder and more inclusive place for everybody to be happy. This technology is amazing. It's giving us a lot of avenues to break down barriers, but there's specific ones that are beneficial to our special children and others who we don't really need, like YouTube, for example. It gives them access to other areas. They can go there, they get addicted to stuff, they see stuff, and they cannot really communicate to us. So we don't know how to handle it. You start seeing behaviors, and we at Brain Bloom, we believe that every behavior is a communication. So it is very important for us to understand when they are trying to tell us. I have children here who, when they come, they can't really tell me, and they're going through stuff, and I look at them and my heart breaks. I'm like, I wish I knew what you need and I would do it for you. There's sometimes Fatima comes, she's excited, she wants to share something with me, and I can see that she's happy. Even if I don't get the full gist, I high-five her because I know she's trying to share something. If she comes and she's not too happy and she's telling me something, because of how we learn sign language, you just give a hug and let the child know that you understand. So it's very important that we use this assistive technology in the right context. It will really break down some walls for us. Yes, of course, there's emotional toll on families and staff. So that is why we always advocate that we focus on our mental wellness. You cannot be a superhero every day. You are also human. If you deplete your cup, you will have nothing to give. So please always make out time. Know that there are people who are willing to support you. Please use your support network. Use them very well. And we're always here to talk, to support, to give you a break whenever you need it. And of course, we have gaps in policies and government support. They're always making noise. I hear a lot of policies, but they don't implement them. There's a lot of beautiful policies in the government, both the state and the federal level, but implementation is the issue. So we will not relent. We will continue talking. We will continue lifting our voices until they are eventually heard. So, where are we heading to? Like I said, sometimes I don't know where we're going, but I have a vision and I have a mission. And I know exactly where I want to be. But how we're going to get there, we're still finding our feet. We want to have more income generating programs, like I said, that can be sustainable. We want to explore corporate sponsorships and partnerships. So if you know you have a company who does CSR, you can link us up with them. If you have something that will be beneficial to us, you can also come and meet us. We'll partner to move things forward. We can apply for grants. We can offer paid training and consultancy to schools. So we have started that already. We have gone around to meet some schools and say, this is an era of inclusion. So if you want to start a special needs unit in your school, we are here to support you. We can navigate it with you and, as a consultant. And then we also have a alumni support for older students, those who have left us. They can always come back and, share with us where they're at. We always follow them and give them support. So our big dream is to have an inclusive residential special needs school that will have a purpose-built therapy rooms. Right now we have one therapy room that we're using for OT and speech. But because we do one-on-one, it's usually not crowded. We don't have more than 2 children at a time in the class. And we have vocational and life skills hub. We have started with the digital and the tailoring, but we hope to bring more on board. We need to have staff quarters because everybody knows accommodation in this Abuja is a headache. In fact, it's going haywire. From what I hear them quoting from, little self-contained room. So we need to have, staff quarters where the staff can be comfortable and not have to worry about landlord issues. Adaptive soft and recreation areas. If you've been to Brain Bloom, you've seen our playground. It's not massive. We have children who have too much energy. That place is too small for them. Even though this estate is gracious enough to let us use their gym and their pool for some of our activities. And I'm happy to say that even at the Brain Bloom Center now, we have our own treadmill because we believe that sometimes children need to They need to extend, and some people who were here earlier, you heard when I said they should take Tolu for a run. She had pent-up energy that she needed to let out. And restraining her is going to be counterproductive. So for us, it's better for her to go and get that physical exercise that will calm her down. And you can see she's sitting beautifully there right now. And above all, we just want to have a safe, inclusive community where children don't just survive, but they thrive and they bloom for them to become independent and useful members of the society. Lastly, I want to say a very big thank you on behalf of the Brain Bloom Center staff, and don't worry, it will be sorted out. Thank you to the dedicated staff who relentlessly come every morning, come rain, come shine, who show love to these children like they were their own. To the parents, you are our partners. We appreciate all the support, all the collaboration, all the efforts that you make sure that fees are paid on time, drop off, pick up. We know that it's not easy, but you relent. And to every child who reminds us of why we exist, thank you. We love you. So you can see our theme for today is, together we grow, together we shine. Their achievements are our achievements. In fact, that is our report card. How well they do is the our results sheet to show how well we are doing. So you can support us in any way that you can, either for our school bus campaign, space expansion, sponsor a child, and help us to spread the word. Thank you very much.